Hello, a very good evening to every one of you. So my name is Nate and I'm the marketing consultant of IPCapital. Once again, thanks everyone for joining into our weekly seminar. In today's seminar, Dr. Kenny will be presenting the introduction and also the business model of IPCapital. Okay, and if in the middle of the presentation, any of you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop your question in the chat box, and Dr. Kenny and also Mr. Hilary will be here to answer everyone's questions. Okay, so yes, without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Kenny to start his presentation. Dr. Kenny, are you there?
Good evening, Mr. Nate. Yes, I'm here. I want to especially welcome every one of us for coming to tonight's presentation, especially
in progress.
for many people that are just coming for the first time. If this is your first time of attending this Zoom meeting, I want you to type I'm new in our chat box. We just want to have an idea of how many of us are coming for the first time. We can focus our attention on you. Ladies and gentlemen, just as I've been introduced, my name is Dr. Kenny, and I will be taking you through this amazing opportunity. I call it amazing opportunity because a number of us that have been privileged to be part of this wonderful opportunity. We know what we stand to gain. And I tell you that your own story will not be an exception tonight. I want to be, let me just perfect my settings so that we can all enjoy our presentation tonight.
Okay, Dr. Kenny, really sorry. Before we start the seminar, okay, because just now I couldn't find Mrs. Chinwei in the participants just now. So actually our country representative, Mrs. Chinwei, has joined us tonight in this seminar. And now I would like to invite Mrs. Chinwei to say hi to every one of you. Mrs. Chinwei?
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good
Thank you,
evening.
Mr. Nate. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Kenny, for honoring the invitation tonight. I believe every one of us is in the right place at the right time this evening. Please, I want to say that if you're here for the first time, my name is Mrs. Chinwe, the IPC country rep of Nigeria. And I want to tell you that this, for you making out this opportunity to be here, making out time to be here tonight, you will not have nothing to regret. Because for me, you being here tonight is the best opportunity, the best time you will ever spend this 2022. And I can tell you, after listening to one of our best presenters tonight, you will understand what I'm talking about. That's about IPCapital. IPCapital is in here to change life. They've been changing life. And I can tell you, please relax and listen to Dr. Kenny, where he will do a very detailed presentation tonight. And I'll tell you, after listening, I decide to make a decision tonight. You'll be one of those that will be giving testimonies in few weeks to come. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for accepting our invitation. We appreciate you all. Please, if you have a pen, paper, as Dr. Kenny will be going through the presentation, please jot down some things. And in this presentation, please, if you have any question, please go to the chat room type any question that you have. We have our seasoned technical team at the chat box that will be answering all your questions. And at the end of this presentation, we'll be taking few testimonies, people that IPCapital has impacted in their lives. You know, if you know that IPCapital have impacted positively in your life, please feel free to tell us your story tonight. And I equally want to recognize all the top leaders in this business, those that are flying this business effortlessly. I will recognize all your efforts. Thank you, people like FHRs, Prof, Mr. Hillary, Madam Esther, and so on. We appreciate you. Those are the people that started this business when there was no testimony. And here today, we are here sharing great testimonies. So thank you everyone once again for being on this call tonight. So Dr. Kenny, please take over the floor.
Thank you very much, Madam Chinwe. It is a privilege for somebody like me to come all over to talk to you about this very amazing opportunity. My name is Dr. Kenny, and I am a businessman. I specialize in agricultural business, but apart from that, I also make sure that I make best use of any opportunity that comes my way, and that is why I'm here tonight. By now, you must have been aware that there is something that is trending in the forex industry, especially when it comes to online business. And that particular thing is what we call intelligence prime capital. Many people that have been hearing about intelligence capital in the last few weeks, in the last few months, some of them are thinking that could this be true? But I'm telling you that it has become a reality, and many people have started giving thanks to God and thanking their stars for joining this particular opportunity. But before I go ahead tonight, I like to go through our disclaimer, because this is very important, especially when it comes to any online opportunity. And what are we saying here? We're not saying you here to scare you, but we are only saying doing this in order to be compliant, because one of the features of this company is that they normally take to every rules and regulation that they have to go through. And we're saying here that the information provided to you during or after this presentation should at all times be considered as general information concerning about forex trading. Under no circumstance should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice. What we're saying in essence is that we are not doing this in order to solicit for your fund or in order to force you to bring your fund. Rather, we are only providing information, training, and also an opportunity that could turn your financial situation around, as many of us are already experiencing. Having said that, the company I'm going to be introducing to you tonight is what we call IPCapital. Some people call it Intelligence Prime Capital. Some people call it IPC. I tell you, it's all the same. And you will also agree with me because before I go deep into my presentation tonight, I want us to quickly look at this particular slide. And it's trying to compare between the linear income and residual of the passive income. For every one of us, we all belong to one or two or three or four of these particular quadrants. If you look at the left side of this particular slide, that is painted blue, and the right side is painted green, there are something that differentiates them. On the left hand side, you will see that the first square represents somebody that have a job. These are salary earner. These are salary earner. And what are the distinctive feature of this particular people? The distinctive feature is the fact that they need their time to bring me money for them. That shows that if they are not at work, nothing comes into them as a salary earner. So there's no leverage on anything. You must be at work in order for you to earn. And the second one is somebody, you have a job, you have a business of your own, but you are like a one-man business. It's the same thing. If you are not at work, then nothing comes into you at that particular time. But when you look at the right-hand side, there are two things that I want to point out. The first thing is the fact that people on the top right-hand side are the people that have a business, but they have a number of people working for them. And that shows that this particular set of people, they leverage on people. And the last one that I want to show you is very important. I will come back to that. But I want you to know that before you can be financially free, you must aspire to get to the right side. What do I mean by that? Because you need a passive income. You need something that should be bringing you money, either you are there or not. And until you get to that position, it might be a bit difficult. Now, I remember at the time when I was working as an employer, something funny happened to me, and that kept me thinking. A particular day, the boss of the company where I work with decided that about 8 of us in that department, that 4 of us must go that particular day. He told us by 2 p.m., 8 of you should be 4. And we started cracking our brain. Who is going to be left? But thank God I was one of the 4 that was left. But I'm not trying to say this for you to know that it's a psychological stress you could find yourself in if you don't have any other sources of income. I tell you, it could be tragic. Now, let's look at the 4th quadrant. This is very important because these are the set of people that have gotten to a point that they allow their money to work for them. Ladies and gentlemen, this set of people, they buy assets with their money. They buy assets with their income. And at the end of the day, they begin to earn passive income. Ladies and gentlemen, the business I'm going to introduce to you tonight is a business that is going to give you an opportunity that will allow your income or your money to buy an asset for you. And you cannot determine the extent of your earning. Having said that, one of the things that give us leverages is online opportunities. But online opportunities have been baptized because we have so many criminals that could portray themselves as legit. And because of this, many people are scared when you introduce any online business to them. In fact, they don't want to hear about it. But I tell you that there are still legit online businesses. And why do I like online businesses? Because it allows you to do many other things. Just like I told you, I have my business. I've been to my office today. I've done all I have to do, and yet I'm still here. Now, you could be a teacher in your school. You could be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. You could be a lecturer. You could be a businessman. Online opportunity does not take your primary work from you. In fact, it is like an additional income for you, and you need it. But because we're scared, we don't even want to listen to it. But ladies and gentlemen, if you must do an online business, there are certain things you must look for. And what are those things? Number 1, you must find out the owners of the business they are introducing to you. Are they men of integrity? Number 2, are they credible? Do they have a very good track record? Do they have the experience and the financial ability to deliver what they promise to deliver to you? Or they just want to come and rake your money and go away? What about the issue of license and regulation? Do they have the right authority to work in that particular sector that they claim they have come to work? And the last thing, are you able to access them? The accessibility of the owners. I'm glad to introduce to you tonight that many of these criteria have been analyzed and have been found to be true with the company I'm introducing to you tonight. In fact, in most cases, you find 1 or 2 of the management staff of this company coming along with us anytime we meet together like this. And what particular aspects are they also working on? I want to tell you that for now, IPC is largely concerned in forex markets. And forex market is so important because of many things I'm going to be mentioning to you now. The first thing I want to talk about forex market is the fact that it has high liquidity. It has been established that forex market has daily trading volume of about 6 trillion US dollar. And I think that is big, that is huge. And I tell you, there are so many people that are involved in forex trading. Many individuals, many companies. So it's a big company, and that has been for many years. And apart from the liquidity, we are also aware that it is convenient to transact this kind of business because it's an online. You can do it at your own choosing time. You can do it wherever you find yourself, and so on and so forth. But if you must operate on this part of business, there are 3 aspects in which you can be involved. The first aspect is that you could be a personal trading, which is very common. And I'm sure there are quite a number of personal traders on call with me tonight. Another category is copy trading. And the last one is the AI analysis system. Now, when you are a personal trader, the responsibility lies on you to take all your decisions yourself. You are the one that know when to take the trade. You are the one to know when to stop loss, to take profits, and so on and so forth. And when you decide to come in with a second method, you need to choose your own trader, somebody that you think is a good trader. Then you copy whatever the fellow does. But I must tell you that whosoever you copy, if that guy loses, you also lose. And if the guy gains, you also gain. Now, but Intelligence Mind Capital have come up with a method that is called artificial intelligence analysis, whereby they have brought a robot to do the trading for you. You don't have to bother yourself to do all kind of analysis. And most times, some of this analysis, if you do it on your own, it could also bring to you what I call psychological paralysis. Because at the end of the day, you could gain so much today, and by tomorrow, you have lost. You begin to wonder what has gone wrong. Now, let's say, why do you think this robot is likely to put you in a better position? Number one, when you are trading manually, the speed of analysis and data interpretation is very limited. And of course, the robot and the artificial intelligence we're talking about with this company, it surpasses the human brain in terms of speed, in terms of accuracy, and in terms of analysis of data. What about the issue of emotions? You know, one thing that kills traders is emotions. You think, oh, let me just wait a bit. It could be better. And before you know it, you blow away all your account. But when it comes to this system, emotion is completely removed. And also very important for us to know that you might not be able to enter a trade at the right time. But when it comes to artificial intelligence and the robot, that is completely ruled out. These are the hedges that this system has over what you must have been used to. Now, let's quickly look at the company. IPCapital is an international company that is committed to providing global users with comprehensive suite of digital assets and services. And one thing that interests me about this company is the fact that they have sworn to uphold principles of professionalism, innovation, and collaboration. As you will soon discover, there are a lot of collaboration that have been helping them. One of such is the collaboration with the MT4 platform. And by that, you will get to know more advantage of some of this collaboration that they have started. Now, IPCapital have also been licensed, and they also have very good regulation from reputable company and quite a number of individual corporations. For example, is the fact that the company was registered in Canada, and they also have many other regulatory certificates, which I will soon show you. Now, apart from the registration I just mentioned, they have also been able to traverse quite a number of regions. Some of the countries that are listed here, like United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, Nigeria, Cameroon, and Ghana. But I must tell you that this business in particular, have gone beyond these 10 countries you are seeing here. We have proof that they are already in France, they're already in Colombia, quite a number of many other countries, India, that I may not be able even to remember to mention. Now, this is the evidence of the Canadian registration certificate I mentioned to you, and you can see the address of where the company is registered. It's clearly stated here in Toronto on MSE, MS5E 1W7. Details of other certificates are also here. Apart from the Canadian certificate, they also have the US Digital Asset Regulatory License, the MSP. All these are evidences that they have done the right thing. And the third one is the Australian Security and Investment Commission certificate. This is also another regulatory body that also see to ensure that they do the right thing as expected. You can also see the regulatory license number 0012946222. These are facts, and you can go ahead and verify these licenses. Everything is available on the net, and we are glad to inform you that many people have tried to do verification and it has been confirmed that these licenses are legit. Now, let's look at the core value of this company. To me, this is very important, even more than those certificates. And the first thing that interests me is the issue of integrity and accountability. You know, integrity is a key word. And the people behind this program, if they are not men of integrity, then people like me will not be here. And apart from integrity and accountability, we are also being told that innovation and value creation is some of the things they really look after. And of course, we have seen evidence of continuous improvement from time to time. Most time we have complaints and we reach out to them, and they tell us one of the things that could cause some delays in some of our transactions, and they keep on improving from time to time on what have been delivering to us. Don't forget that I mentioned the issue of collaboration, and this is the world-class platform HNC4 that I mentioned earlier. This platform gives you another opportunity to see the trade that the robot is being taken for you from time to time. Now, when you become a member of this platform, you have opportunity to see how your back office look like. At your back office, you'll be able to see your USDT wallet. You're able to see the value of your trading capital will be here. And every Saturday, where you have the USDT wallet, this is where your profits will be delivered every Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to inform you that since I've joined this company, it has been one level of glory to the other. Now, let's quickly talk about the robot. For many of us that are still thinking that how possible is it for a robot to trade for us, I want to announce to you that things are changing, and it's time for us to embrace technology. Now, if you look at the slide before me, you see that it's a particular time in the year 2009. If you want to take an aerial photograph, you need an helicopter, you need an experienced photographer, you need them to go to the area where the picture has to be taken. But just 10 years after, something happened. There is this thing we call drone. And with drone, you can do the same thing that helicopter would do without any human effort. All you have to do is to operate the drone from wherever you are, and you will get the same results. So I'm saying that technology is something we need to embrace. For many of us who have been used to trading, we're still trying to analyze, is this impossible? I think it's time for us to give technology a chance so that we can be part of this wonderful experience. Now let's talk about this robot that I'm talking about. The robot that this company uses, it has been built in such a way that, in fact, the chances of wins are so many. It has been established that it has about 97% accuracy. That shows that if it takes 100 trades, you can be sure of that 97 out of those 100 trades will be wins. And that is very, very important. Now, let's look at the available robots in this system. There are 3 of them: the smart robot, the brilliant robot, the genius robot. The genius robot is the best because, not because it's the most expensive. You can see that it is tag hot, and you can see the prices: 19.9 for the smart robot, 39.9 for the brilliant robot, and 99.7.9. But I'm glad to inform you that there is a promo that is going on now. Instead of the $100 now, you can purchase this for 70 USDT. There is a 30% promo discount that is going on. Of course, it's going to end tomorrow. It's going to end on Thursday or Friday, so you can take advantage of it. So let's see some of the things that are so unique about these genius robots. The genius robot has the ability to do up to 45% ROI on a monthly basis, while that of brilliant, it could be up to 30%, and the smart robot could be up to 15%. And when you are using genius robot, there's no limit to the amount of your trading capital. And I think that is very important. So I want to encourage you, if you are just starting or you are thinking of starting, just go straight for the genius robot, especially now there's a discount of 30%. Now, why do you need to choose this particular opportunity? Number one, the first thing I want to mention is the accuracy of the system, 97%. Another thing that interests me is the method of funding. You know, they have tried to adopt cryptocurrency. And because they are using cryptocurrency, there's no limit to wherever you can be a part of this. For example, in Nigeria, assuming we're using dollar, the only amount that our card can do in Nigeria is just $100. Our card might not be able to do that, but because they're using cryptocurrency, we can do as much as we have the ability. Don't forget that I mentioned that this robot has been strategically built. In fact, it has about 16 different ability to analyze different trade, and it will go for the best one. And most times when the trade is not well taken early, it's because the robot is looking for the best opportunity. You know, it's looking for the best opportunity. Like yesterday, I think the trade did not come in hell, and people started making noise. This trade, the robot has not taken trade today, and eventually it did, and it's always a win. So what we're saying in essence is that this robot has ability to do many of these things, and that we are already enjoying. Now, what are the ways that you enjoy? What are the things that you enjoy when it comes to when you decide to team up your membership with this great organization? One of the things that you need to learn to know is the fact that you will be earning in 4 different ways. The first way you earn is that you earn your normal profits from your trading. Now, every day the robot trade for you and get profit for you. Every day the robot trade for you and get profit for you. The second way you earn is referral bonuses. When you decide to share the opportunity with other people, definitely you will also have commission from those things that you share with. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also very important for us to know that that this is just an example of some of the things that I mentioned to you that you can earn in different level. Please, a minute. I need to change this slide. Please just give me 1 minute. Just a minute. I needed to change the slide. So there's something I must show you that is not in that particular slide. Okay. Almost there. Okay. I'm sure you should be able to see my slide now. So I was talking about the referral commission. This is both on the small sponsorship commission, which is that shows that you're going to be paid a referral commission both on the purchase of the robot and also on the trading capital. And what you'll be paid differs based on your level. Very soon you will understand the level of leadership that is in this particular platform. When you are a leader, you are entitled to 5% referral commission, both on the purchase of the robot and also on the amount of the trading capital that whatsoever you are inviting is starting with. When you are a supervisor, you are entitled to 6%. And when you become a managing director and shadow director, your referral bonus will become 10%. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned to you earlier that another level that which you can earn is what we call management bonus. This management bonus is very important because when you decide to become an active member is someone that decides to tell others about this business. And when you become an active member, it is going to accelerate your level of leadership in this organization. And the same thing applies to the level of bonuses that you're going to be earning from time to time. For example, when you become a leader, to be a leader, your personal trading capital should be at least 100 USDT or $100, and your personal sales should be 500, while your group sales should be 1,000. What do I mean by personal sales? Personal sales are the people that you invited directly into the system, while the 1,000, the group sales are the other people that come into the system through you. Ladies and gentlemen, for you to understand this better, let's look at what does it mean to be a leader in this particular organization. Now, if you are a leader, the first thing you must know, what do I need? I've mentioned that you need a personal trading of 100, personal sales of 500, group sales of 1,000. But what do you stand to gain? You have 5% on everybody that you bring into the system, and you will earn 30% from all your first level. In fact, ensure that you gather as more people as possible on your first level, and you continue to earn 30% on their earning. I need to explain that. If your downline earn about $100 in a week, you will earn 30% of that $100. You know, that is massive. That is massive. Assuming you have about 100 people that is earning $100 in a week, you can imagine what you stand to gain on a weekly basis. Now, when it comes to supervisor, what do you need? You need 500 as a personal trading, 1,000 as personal sales, and 3,000 as group sales. And these are your benefit. Instead of earning 5% as a leader, you start earning 6%, and you will earn on two levels as a particular point. You earn 30% on the first level, 20% on the second level. That goes on with senior manager. The next level after senior manager is department manager. And the last, after then you have the regional manager, and you can see what they stand to gain. They stand to gain 30% at first level, 20% the second level, 10% third level, 5% fourth to the sixth level. And let's go to the managing director. The managing director, you can see that he has ability to earn up to 14th level. And this is what it takes to be a managing director. Your personal trading capital must be up to 10,000. Must be 10,000. And your personal says 30,000 and group says 300,000. And the last, which is not the least, is the shareholder director. And this guy can earn up to 20 level deep. This is massive. And it only takes you, what does it take? 10,000 personal trading capital, 100,000 personal sales. Group sales is just 1 million. You know, it's amazing because the way the group sales comes up, you just wake up one morning and find out that, oh, my group sales has become this. So I will encourage you to work more on your personal trading and your personal sales and the volume you're putting into the system. And one day you just wake up and find out that you have already met it up. Now, we always like to say that it's good to work smarter. What does it mean? For you to work smarter, you will gain more. You know, you can see my my explanation from this particular slide. You can see this guy here. They were trying to do a particular assignment, but their method wasn't working. But all of a sudden, he got an idea. And what was the idea? This is the idea. He put something in front of the animal that will encourage the animal to keep moving forward. And that was the magic. And so what does it mean to work smarter on this particular platform? I will explain in a nutshell. Now, the first thing, if you want to work smarter, I will encourage you to share this opportunity with others. You have friends in your place of work, you have family and friends, you have colleagues at work. Share the opportunity with them, and you'll be surprised that because by the time they start earning, let me tell you the advantage of sharing with them. When you share with them, you are doing them good because they will earn their daily profit, number one. And you also stand a chance of also earning from what they earn. And so for you to be smart, learn very well about this opportunity. Learn it very well. Lead your team member, educate them, tell them what to do. Let's see this example. This guy decided to be smart. And when he came into the system, at his first level, he got 20 people that came in with $1,000 each. At the end of the day, those guys will earn $450 at the end of the month. And because he will earn 30% from what they earn, he has a chance of earning about $2,700 from those 20 people. Now, because he's a smart guy, he told those 20 people, please go all out and get 3 people each. They became 60. And this came to his way. He encouraged the 60 people, go all out, get 3 people each. And they went out. They got 180 at the end of the day. Now, if this guy continues like that up to this level, he has the ability to earn up to $159,000. This is in a month. This is not in a year. I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there are quite a number of people that are already earning at this level on this platform. Before I round up tonight, I need to tell you there is a new bonus that the company just introduced, and it is called Global Bonus. What is Global Bonus? The company decided to separate a particular fund just for the managing director and shareholder directors. At the end of the month, it will be divided into 2 equal halves, and each of the halves will be shared equally among this category of people. I've told you what it takes for you to be a managing director or a shadow director. All you have to do is just to be smart and ensure that you get there. Maybe you were not able to get to end that last month. Please ensure that before the end of February, you get to one of these positions and you start earning like others. Now, is this system sustainable? Yes, I would say yes, because they have put a number of systems in place. The first thing they put in place is what they call security deposit. And when you come in with your fund, 20% is reserved as security deposit. What does that mean? That 20% is not made available to you immediately in case you want to pull out of the business, but you can get it back in a period of 3 months. And that is one method. Another way that they want to ensure that the business is sustainable is the fact that when your profit is paid, 80% is paid for your profit and 20% come back to the company. And each withdrawal you make, that's the third one, they have a transaction fee of 3 USDT that will be subtracted from your earning. Ladies and gentlemen, when you come to this platform, you stand a chance to earn in dollars. What did I say? In dollars. And you need to know what people go through to earn in dollars. People go through a lot to earn in dollars. The picture before me is one example. These people are risking their lives in order to get to a foreign land just because they needed foreign currency. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to go through this struggle for you to earn good currency. All you have to do is to join IPC. And also, I want you to note that you don't need a desert experience to earn in dollars. You don't need all these experiences. We've had a story of people that went through all these things just because they want a better life for themselves. But why not try this opportunity? Some of us that joined in the last few months, we are thanking God, and just will not be an exception. So I want to encourage you tonight that you grab this opportunity while it is still available. IPC is very sweet. I want to encourage you that you should not procrastinate. I want to ask me, have people actually started earning from this system? Are people actually doing something with this amazing opportunity? I would say yes. I would say yes. Within the week, I saw this particular picture of a young man. The man was so excited, and I cannot but keep looking at his video from time to time.
Can you see the work of IPC? No be Yahoo, no be fraud. IPC. As you can see now, you want to know how I got the money? Join IPC. You know they lie down. IPC, eh? Opo! IPC, Opo!
Okay, that was quite very interesting to me. If you don't hear what young guy was saying, he was saying that IPC is not a fraud. IPC is not Yahoo, but rather IPC is legit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my presentation tonight. I want to encourage you to take action. Take action, because action is the foundational key to all success. While others are jubilating, do not be left out. And it's important that you start now. It's very important that you start now. There are quite a number of people, this opportunity have been told to them in the last 3 months, in the last few weeks. By the time they're getting on, they feel, I wish I've started earlier than now. I think it's something that we should all enjoy while it lasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your attention. Thank you, Mr. Nate. Mr. Nate, Mr. Hilary, Madam Chinwe, Bishop Raj. I think you can take over from here.
Okay, Doctor, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. That was well detailed. Honestly, I can say that a seasoned presenter anytime, any day. You killed it. Thank you so much. We appreciate you always. And I can say that if you are here tonight and you have listened to Doctor, did that detailed presentation tonight, and you decide to make a decision tonight, I can tell you that is one of the best decisions you can make this year, 2020, 2022. Somebody called me, that was 2 days ago. She gave me a powerful testimony that was very close to tears, and that is how I get these testimonies daily, people that have IPC that have impacted their life are being changed daily, and bills are being settled, debts are being paid. I mean, if I may ask, this is the beginning of the year. What are you doing? Are you still struggling with Nigerian government? Are you still struggling with the policies of the government? You better take a decision, because you can't be doing the same thing day and be expecting a different result. It's not possible. So if you want to get out of what is happening, and if you want to get out of what the impact of the coronavirus, please, I would just, if you are my own person, I would ask you, please join IPC. IPC is changing life, and IPC is a very legitimate company that have come to stay. You hear Dr. Kenny mention all their certification, and I can tell you tonight that one thing people don't know about IPC is that IPC is being monitored. They are regulated. They are being monitored by international organizations. So if you are here tonight and you're still asking so many questions, still doubting, the more you doubt, the more people are making money. So that's justice. To me, with IPC, life is good. So, Mr. Nate, if you're here tonight, please, you can take over the floor. And Mr. Bishop Raj, if you're here, please take over.
Thank you, Mrs. Chimwei. Once again, thank you to Dr. Kenny as well for the wonderful presentation. Okay, really sorry I was on a call just now. So yes, let me just make a simple conclusion here. Okay, so actually, IPCapital is a fintech innovation company. What we are doing right now is we are providing a varieties of fintech products and system to all our users. So the aiibot system is just the beginning, and in the future we'll be launching a varieties of fintech products and system. So everyone, please stay tuned. Okay, so let me just get back to what we are talking about just now, which is our aiibot system. Okay, so actually the bot system has already achieved a winning rates of 97%, which means that in 100 trades there'll be only 3 losing trades for our bot system. Okay, and what makes our bot so powerful is our bot will not be only trading by using the fundamentals analysis, but it has its very own AI algorithm and a total of 16 different built-in trading analysis system. That is why our bot can achieve such a high winning rates. Okay, and also IPCapital has been regulated by FinTrack and also ASIC. And not only that, IPCapital also holding a digital assets license from MSB. Okay, so yes, next what I'm going to talk about is the business model of IPCapital. So actually IPCapital is not only offering a single income, but 2 different income. The first income is the passive income. So after you subscribe to a bot system, you will get to earn the profits generated by the bot. Okay, and if after you subscribe to the bot system and you go and promote this business, what you'll be earning, what you'll be receiving from us is the management bonus, aiibot bonus, sponsorship bonus, and also the global pool bonus. Okay, so yes, So this is basically all about IPCapital right now. Okay. So yes, once again, thank you everyone for joining into our seminar, and also thank you, Dr. Kenny, for the wonderful presentation. And now I would like to hand over the seminar to Bishop Raj. Okay, Bishop Raj, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Mr. Nate. It has been a wonderful evening with Dr. Kenny presenting this to our various prospects here. Again, I want to welcome everyone to today's Global Zoom. This is a prospect business presentation for prospects, not for members already. So if you're a member already, perhaps you want to ask a question, please, we have other meetings where we attend to questions. This meeting is strictly for prospects. And if you're a prospect here, kindly drop your questions in the chat box. Mr. Nate may attend to some of them at the end of this meeting. But for now, I will want to give room for some persons who have been with us for a while and have some that have had experience of IPC and have testimonies to give. I want to repeat this again. This is not a question and answer time. I'll be lowering all hands now. I'll lower all the hands. If you're an old member and you have testimonies to give, you have your experience to share with us, please raise up your hands and I'll give you the opportunity. If I give you the opportunity to talk and it turns out that you are actually maybe asking questions, I'll mute you out almost instantly. We have other opportunities for questions to be asked. Please, let's adhere to this. I'll be giving about 4 to 5 persons opportunity to talk with the house and share their experience with IPCapital with us. I will be starting with Zillion Concept. I'm unmuting you right now. Please talk with us. Thank you. Zillion Concept, please.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my leader.
Good evening, bro.
Yeah, actually, IPC has been awesome. My name is Gus Power. I'm the Zillion Concept CEO. I want to actually testify my experience over the weekend in the city of Port Harcourt in Nigeria. We had a meeting for the first time. This is my 12 years in online related business and network marketing business. I've been in the Forex industry for some years. I've made some money. I've burned my fingers. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. But to my surprise, the very first business that I've ever done, that after the presentation, everybody in the hall registered. It was just 2 people who didn't have money. After presenting the opportunity, they said, wow, they have never seen, something like this. And right now, I'm very close to enter the managing director, pool, and IPC has been making me to smile, every weekend. I know what I'm saying. And today,
Hello, can you hear me right now? Dr. Kenny, kindly confirm if I'm audible.
Yeah, very well, very well.
Oh, great, great. I went off briefly there. Thank you, Zillion Concept, all the way from PH, Port Harcourt in Nigeria. Thank you for that testimonial. Let's give opportunity for Winner. Winner, please, I'm unmuting you right now. Tell us your experience with IPC. Winner.
Okay, actually, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes, actually, I just started new, so but it's just a question that I have. I don't have anything.
It's not a question. This is not a time for question, Winner, and your background is a bit noisy. Please, if your background is noisy, please just drop your hands. These videos will be uploaded on social media. I want you to be crypto clean. I'll be giving opportunity to Lady Z. Lady Z, please unmute yourself and share testimony with us. Lady Z.
Hello.
Hello, madam. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you live and clear. You want to share your testimony with us or your experience with IPC?
All right. I want to appreciate the producers of IPC. It has been a very great and wonderful platform because from their trading and everything, I have made some money from it. Though I joined not quite long. I put $1,000 and my money is now, it's not up to 1 month. And I have, though I'm compounding, I have 1,200 plus now. That is my money, the one I'm compounding with the profit and the capital. So in fact, it's the first time that I will see a trading platform that is going to be giving this kind of profit on trading. And the way they pick their trade, taking the lot size, in fact, it shows that for the platform to have issue, that means maybe the founders just want to make it have issue. But from the way they are trading, I believe nothing is going to go wrong with this platform. In fact, I really appreciate them. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, we can hear you.
Yes, but my downline, their challenge is that the withdrawal is overtaking time. Though I know it's not a question time, but I just want to just say that.
That is not a challenge. Withdrawal in IPC doesn't take time. Have you been to some other schemes that you withdraw and wait for 3 months to get your money?
Yes.
Are you aware that such things happen? Fine. So then making a withdrawal on Monday or Saturday and getting it on Sunday or Monday is not taking time at all. It's normal business. Normal business.
I think it was not like that before. Maybe the system is getting overcrowded or something. I don't know.
It's not issue of whether it is not like that before. Anything can happen. The company can wake up tomorrow and say, okay, if you make withdrawal, we'll pay you in 3 days' time. The fact is that you are getting paid. Right? Let's not bring up things that are not minute things and turn them into issues. Yesterday, people were shouting simply because this robot has not traded us at 8 o'clock. Guys, this is a robot. It looks for opportunity to take a trade. If the opportunity hasn't presented itself till 11 p.m., so be it. I would rather wait for it to take a trade at 12 noon than have it take a trade at 8 a.m. and lose money. Right? So let's understand the system and understand that it is a robot and it's trading to make money for us. Thank you, Lady Z, for that opportunity. If you have other questions, let's meet at the forum meant for questions and let's discuss them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, madam. Thank you so much for your time. Mr. Kingsley Tahiru, opportunity for you to talk with us.
Good evening, members of the House.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, please. Kingsley Tahiru, all the way from Ghana. I really appreciate your presentation and God bless you guys for the marvelous effort that you've been putting. Yes, to those who are new in forex trading, most of the times they have a lot of questions to ask. But to some of us who have been pioneers in forex trading, we know what IPC is actually doing. Honestly, I wasted money attending a forex course, and trust me and you, I ended up saying that if I had known, I wouldn't have wasted that money. Why? Because all the strategies that I was taught, they are not working. So I even quitted the financial market, not believing that a time will come that a good Samaritan, a forex god, will be introduced in Africa. So when I heard this IPC, I did not take it a joke. Right away, I subscribed and I started calling my colleagues to also join. IPC is doing well and they are marvelous. And my prayer is that IPC will be there for ages. Since forex students have been in the system for ages, IPC will be there and be performing consistently as we are seeing today. Thank you very much. And God bless you guys and stay blessed.
Thank you, Mr. Kingsley from Ghana. And I agree with you. If you have traded this market before, you appreciate what IPC is doing. If you are one of those who just believes money should drop from the sky, then if you find it difficult to appreciate the hard work that IPC is doing for us. I'll give room for one more person, and then we'll have to call it a wrap for tonight. Again, I want you to know that several other webinars hold like this. Mondays and Tuesdays holds at 10 a.m. And we have several leaders doing meetings on Thursday at 8 p.m. Around this time. We have the technical meeting again hosted by one other leader, and there you could ask questions about withdrawals. You could show you how to withdraw. We could show you how to compound. We show you how to do internet transfers. We show you how to check your network. We show you how to calculate your profits, and all of that will be handled there. Make it a date. If you are in any of our social media, the links will be dropped and you can join us. I'll be giving room now. Let's go down. You can see quite a number of hands. I'll be giving room for Mr. Funsho Amao to talk with us, please. And that will be the last person. Thank you. Mr. Funsho, are you there?
I'm there. Are you hearing
All
me?
right, let's hear you. Yeah, loud and clear. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I thank God for everyone that come to IPC, and for myself. I believe God that is a comeback in life that IPC be to me, because I've lost in many platforms. I got to know IPC from a platform where we really lost seriously. When they dropped the link, everybody were abusing the person, but I follow it up. From January 3rd, I started making a lot of research about IPC, but I signed up finally on 20th. But since then, my life has changed. And people that I introduced also are joining. And that's my testimony. I know that IPC will stay long and we all enjoying it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Funsho. Right, so I want to stop it here.
Excuse me, sorry, the Bishop Raj.
No problem.
Yeah, this is a season of love. I can see that so many hands are off. Please, can we just take 2 more people?
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay,
yes,
sir.
We can. I'll be asking Pelumi Owolabi to please discuss with us. Pelumi Owolabi, I hope you're in a quiet place. Please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening.
All right, let's hear you.
All right. Yeah, I have a question. So I just subscribed.
I said it clearly. This is not a time for questions. Please come to our subsequent meetings and have questions to ask Mr. Hello Fumo. Please kindly unmute yourself, sir. Helio Fumo.
Yes, good evening, Bishop Raj.
Good evening,
Nate, Madam Chiwe. It's good to be with you here in this time to witness what is happening with me in IPCapital. I joined in 11 December, and when I started, I only started with $130. I tried the system for a week. I saw how it works and I believed it. I kept on compounding my interests as well as investing more, and brought more than 138 people under me now.
Wow.
And my investment is sitting at $20,000 as my investment capital in MT4.
Wow.
I have like 5 senior managers and 1 departmental manager under me. So there's a lot of people coming. The Zoom calls are taking place. I'm taking every Saturday, thank God, and thank to IPC, 4,000 in my wallet. Every Saturday it's going there. So
wow.
This is changing people's life. So take this opportunity, do not miss it. I'm speaking with you from Saudi Arabia. My community, my downlines are more the Arab people, the Indian community, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. So I have downlines from all across Asia. So that's my testimony. Thank you, Nate, also for supporting on WhatsApp when people have issues. He is very, very, very supportive, and this makes a whole of a difference. When people have raised issues and you go to your representative, you raise the question, and immediately he responds to it and he solves the issues. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Madam Chiwe, Bishop Raj. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Helio. You just confirmed what Dr. Kenny said. In the slide, we had, the slide had 10 countries, and Dr. Kenny was like, he is very, very certain that IPC has gone beyond just 10 countries. He just mentioned Nepal, Sri Lanka, and some other countries in the Asian part of the world. Thank you so much for that testimony. I'll be giving room for one more person, Bartholomew. Let's see, it's just one moment, please. Yeah, Bartholomew, please unmute yourself and let's hear you share with us your IPC experience.
Okay, thank you. I'm Evangelist Bartholomew. I'm so grateful and happy to the person who introduced me to IPC. The first day I was told I never wasted time. Within 5 minutes I joined because I've been HFS. I know what it means to be a forex trader. I've spent 14 months and I know what I pay each month to learn it. I learned a lot of things from IPC. One, IPC is transparent. IPC keeps its word. Since I joined IPC December, issue with withdrawals, to me, it is the fastest. I have never stayed for withdrawal, staying up to 5 hours, 7 hours withdrawal comes. I used to expect it to come maybe 24 hours. Not only that, I'm so happy because you know what it means for a family. Every Saturday you have extra, more than $3,000 every Saturday as extra as your income. And you are meeting up with it. And because of this, I am taking my first mega seminar to Calabar. I was able to pay for the hall by myself. All the jingles, all expenditures, going over $500,000 through IPC. I was able to raise the money. I'm able to take IPC up. I want to start going for mega seminar because I have seen and tested that IPC is real. And those who are still doubting, before they will know it, when they come in, now it is better because now we are the pioneers. And now it's time to really make more money. But by the time they come in, it will be too late because by then, anybody you tell, you say, I'm there. Anybody you tell, you say, I'm there. This is the right time for us to join. So thank you very much for this great opportunity. God bless IPC and long live IPC.
Thank you, Mr. Bartholomew, for that wonderful testimony. And this is to encourage our prospects here today. Make up your mind. You still want to ask questions. Of course, you could ask questions. You want to make more research. You could make more research. But remember, if you go to the internet and look for negative things, you'll find negative things about anybody, practically about anybody. If you are popular yourself, just go type in some negative search about yourself. I'm sure you'll find more than a dozen, right? So make up your mind, take reasonable risk, and join the IPC train together with us. I'm going to hand it over right now back to Mr. Nate. Mr. Nate, over to you. Perhaps you want to wrap up the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you, Bishop Raj, for the help, okay, and also thank you everyone for the wonderful testimonies, okay. So yes, before we wrap this seminar up, I would like to mention a few things that is ongoing in our system right now, okay. So the first thing is lots of people are coming to me and telling me that, Nate, why is IPCapital is not paying our withdrawals, and why is IPCapital system are so slow nowadays? Okay, let me just quickly answer everyone these few questions, and then all of you can be passing this down to the people who can't join in tonight's seminar, okay? The first thing is about the withdrawals. Okay, I know before this, all withdrawals will be reflected within like 1 to 2 hours after you have requested for withdrawals. But now it takes up to 24 hours to get reflected. A lot of you are coming into my WhatsApp and telling me that, Nate, I made the withdrawal like an hour or 2 hours ago. I haven't seen it yet in my Binance or my ARM token or any platform. So actually why it will be delaying is, yes, currently we have a lots of scammers that is trying to scam our user money. They're using some type of ways to get your login details and also your verification code. After that, they will try to withdraw your trading capitals and also the funds in your account. So for us to prevent these kinds of things, we will give a window for everyone who is more than 24 hours to come and alert us if you have found out that your account has been scammed or has been hacked and they initiated a withdrawal from your account. Please come to me immediately so that we can reject the withdrawal and stop the withdrawal to protect your funds, okay, and also to protect all your capital. So that is why this will be taking a long time for everyone to make a withdrawals. And then why is it so long? Is because of our technical team will be checking on all the withdrawals one by one from now onwards. Before this, we were approving all the withdrawals without checking it because we thought that everyone funds is safe, everyone made the withdrawals itself. But what happened is a lot of scammers are trying to come into the business and scam our user money. So to prevent this to happen again, yes, we will be checking on all the transactions, okay? And then regard to the second question is, these few days, there's lots of people are coming to me and asking me that, Nate, I just made an internal transfer and it has been more than 2 to 3 hours and it's not reflecting in my MT4 account yet. Or you have subscribed to a bot for more than few hours and it's not reflecting in your MT4 account yet. Why? It's because of all transactions, all subscriptions must require an approval from our technical team. So after you have made the internal transfer, doesn't mean that your funds that you deposited into your MT4 trading capital will be going in immediately. It must require an approval from our technical team. After you have made the deposition, then go to your fund transaction history, and then you will get to see the status of the internal transfer. If it shows pending, which means that it hasn't been approved yet, then please wait for the approval. If you see approved, but you still haven't seen the funds reflecting in your MT4, only you come to me and tell me the issue, and then I'll let the technical team to know about this, okay? So please, if your transfer or your subscription hasn't been reflected on your MT4, it is actually haven't been approved by our technical team yet. It is still in a pending status. After the status show approved, only it will be reflecting in your MT4, okay? And then the last thing is a lot of people that are telling me that our bot has made a trade for them, but it is not reflecting in your IPCapital trading capital account. It is because of, yes, it is because of we have found this problem is from MT4. It is actually a glitch, okay? Why your profit will be delaying to show in your MT4 and also your IPCapital wallet is because of a glitch from MT4. And now we are currently fixing it with the MT4 platform already. So please don't be worried about this. Eventually, the amount will be shown in your MT4 or your account, but it's just that it will take a longer time. And now we are currently fixing it with MT4 platform already to make it back as usual. The profit will be reflect in your MT4 and also IPCapital immediately after the bot system has made a trade. Okay, so I think everyone get what I'm saying, right? So yes, Mrs. Chinwei, do you have anything you wanted to say?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nate. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone for your time tonight. And I want to say, Nate, I appreciate that you are able to clear the air because for the past 2 or 3 days, I got handfuls of complaints. Most times when I wake up, I saw over 150 something charts, calls, people calling me, they've not seen their money in their MT4, I keep on explaining and explaining. So thank you that I've been able to clear the air now. So going forward, if there's any internal transfer, please, you have to wait for it to be approved by the management. You know, it's no longer an instant thing like before. So let us have this at the back of our mind. You know, I appreciate that the fact that you guys are, you know, taking measures of this thing, but when the complaint is becoming much, it's equally weighing us down here. Because when you have too many people complaining at the same time, when there is no issue, so it becomes a problem. So thank you that Night has cleared the air now. So I believe everybody is now aware of what is happening, that our fund, this company is trying to protect our fund, you know, from the hand of those wicked ones trying to scam our people. So you can see that IPC is real, IPC is transparent, and IPC is truthful about what they are doing. This company is built on integrity, and that is why they stand to protect us and protect our accounts. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. And I believe if you decide to take a decision tonight, I can tell you going forward in less than 3 weeks from now, your life will take a turn of 300 degrees in a positive way. So thank you tonight. Thank you, Bishop Rice. Thank you, Dr. Kenny. Thank you for all the top leaders that are in this call tonight, and I appreciate you all. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Chimway. Thank you, everyone, for joining into the seminar. Thank you, Bishop Raj and Hilary, for helping us to answer all the questions in the chat box. And also, thank you, Dr. Kenny, for the wonderful presentation. Okay, so yes, that's the end for tonight's seminar. I wish everyone have a good night and bye-bye. I'll see everyone soon.
Record.